the JP, the JP Show.
Welcome everybody to the JP Show. I am your host JP, and I'm back, baby. I'm back with a brand new episode. Yes, y'all. We are back. This is season 2, episode 21. Yes, 21 episodes. Wow, that's crazy. Yo, I'm back with a banger. I'm back with a brand new episode. Yo, the JP Show keep doing it. Yes, we about to get it on, baby. You know how I do. Listen, before I get into it, I just want to say, don't forget, guys, to like, comment, subscribe, and share the show. It's very important that you share the show as well. Like I said before in previous shows, this is a grassroots show, but we are building. And so we want to keep stretching the show out and stretching the show, and we want to get different people's ideas of what they believe is going on in the dating world. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and share so we can keep stretching this show out. But look, guys, we got a great show for you today. I got get it off my chest. I got read my profile, and I got the topic of the day. So you know how I could be long-winded. So let me not talk too much, and let's get right into the show. Get it off your chest, JP. Get it off your chest, JP. Get it off your chest. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yeah. All right. Let me calm down. Let me calm my ass down. All right. Let me calm down. Okay. Get it off your chest. Today, so a little backstory. Today is not going to be too much of a rant on Get It Off Your Chest. Today is actually going to be, that's a little conversation or whatever. But before we get into Get It Off My Chest, let me give you a backstory. Backstory on Get It Off Your Chest today is, a lot of you guys know I have kidney disease, or I had kidney disease. I had renal failure. And so I had to go through dialysis and all this stuff. Last year, May, which will be 1 year next month, May of last year, I received a new kidney, right? So everything so far has been going well. You know what I mean? We've had some trials and tribulations through the year, but for the most part, everything is going well. So a lot of people would ask me, like, you know, what did you do while you was on dialysis? And, you know, what was life like, you know, when you was, you know, battling kidney disease and going, you know, doing dialysis and all this stuff. So today's Get It Off Your Chest is going to be basically secrets to having a dating lifestyle while battling kidney disease and being on dialysis. So the first thing I want to say is, when you have kidney disease and you're on dialysis, it's very important to have a good support system. That's just point blank, period. It's good to have a good support system, period, no matter what you're doing in life. But, you know, when you're battling through something, when you're going through something, when you have like an illness or a disease or whatever the case is, man, a good support system would really help. I did not have that. I did not have a good support system. I did have a couple of friends that, you know what I mean, would help me out, you know, if I needed something or anything like that. So I had 1 or 2 friends that would help me out, but a support system I didn't have. So going into the dating scene, because the one thing that I would tell you when you're dating and you have kidney disease or you have any type of disease, or illness or whatever, diabetes or whatever the case is, or you just got diagnosed or whatever, and you still want to, I would say, still be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Still be JP. You know what I'm saying? I would say that you want to, like I said, have a good support system. Once you get that good support system, and if you don't have a good support system, just hopefully you got 1 or 2 friends that will help you out. Another thing is when you're trying to date, be upfront with the woman or the man that you're looking to date. It's very important to let them know that you're battling through this disease. Like I was battling through kidney disease and being on dialysis. So it's very important to let the person know, whoever I was talking to, that I'm battling this disease. Now, on the second hand, you want to tell them because you want to get a good idea of who this person is. Listen, when I was battling kidney disease, I had a lot of women. I had a lot of women to tell me straight up, yo, I can't deal with you. I don't want to, not like they say I can't deal with you, but I don't want to deal with that type. But, I thought you were like some women was telling me like, yo, I thought you was healthy and all this other type of stuff. I'm looking for a healthy man and all this other type of stuff like that. So it'll let you know when you tell them, hey, I have diabetes, or I have kidney disease, or I have liver disease, or whatever the case is. It'll let you know what type of person, what type of man, what type of woman you're dealing with. And I will say, from my experience of being out there in the world dating while still being on dialysis, listen, everybody is not all, hunky-dory and, oh, I got your back. No, people literally told me in my face, like, yo, and it's okay. And I don't like have any type of, any type of bad feelings for them or anything. But people literally told me in my face, yo, JP, it's nothing I can do. I don't, I don't want to date anybody, blah, blah, blah. I had a couple of girls tell me like, oh, you remind me of, my dead mother. My mother died of kidney disease or such and such disease or heart failure or whatever the case is. So it's very important that whenever you're going through this, be honest, because that honesty will let you know the type of person that you're dealing with and that you're going to be dealing with in the future. It really cracks me up because now that I'm healthy and I'm strong, and I got bricks in my pants, I get my weight back up or whatever. Now that I'm strong, women come and they tell me, oh, you had kidney disease. Oh, I wish I would have known. Like, yo, it's so funny. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, it's so funny. Like when I tell women, they're like, oh, I wish I would have known you then. I would have took care of you and I would have did this and I'll be sitting back and I'll be just listening and I'll be like, yo, you know how many women like I told that when I was on kidney disease and they told me, get the hell out, get your sick ass out of here. So, it's always like that though, right? It's always like people will say, if I wish I would have known, blah, blah, blah. But, when you're in that, when you're really in the thick of that, that's when you really can tell. And people know when you're in the thick of things, like if you're broke and you're really broke and you need, you call these people your friends and you really need their help, that's when you really could tell who is who and what is what and where we're going with this friendship. You know what I'm saying? So when I was battling through all that stuff, it really got me to understand, who was who and what was what and who was really, ready and down for me and had my back and who didn't have my back. Like people call me their friends or whatever, the people that I never heard from no more, I don't even talk to them like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was going through something, I never heard from you. You know what I'm saying? So now that I'm healthy and I'm strong, I still don't want to hear from you. You know what I'm saying? Like keep the same energy. Isn't that how they say it now? Keep the same energy? So right, keep the same energy. So very important. Be honest, be upfront, let the person know, hey, listen, I got this going on. So in turn, you can see what their reaction is and just being upfront. Let them be able to make a decision whether or not they want to date you or not. You know what I'm saying? So going on to, it's going to be 3 steps, guys. So going on to my second step on how to have a dating lifestyle while, battling kidney disease, dialysis, or whatever type of disease that you're battling. Number 2 is still live an active lifestyle. Still be yourself. Like when I had kidney disease, I like to hang out with my friends. I like to, I wasn't a big party goer clubber, but at times, I go to the lounge house. I used to love to dance. I still love to dance. Love to dance, dancing and all that type of stuff. So I still did that. I couldn't do it as much as I used to, but I still, once a week or once every 2 weeks, I still got out there and I continued the active lifestyle. I continued to dance. I continued to hang out with my friends. I smoke cigars. Everybody know JP smokes cigars. I continue to smoke cigars and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? So that is very important to keep whatever you like to do. Keep an active lifestyle because it'll keep your mind off of what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? So active. If you like to run. If you like to walk. You know, you like to go bowling or whatever you like to do, like very important to do that. And stay focused. Like focus is very important. Believe that you're going to get through it, but also just make sure you continue to have a lifestyle and have fun. Don't think because, oh, you're going through this, it's all over, you know what I'm saying, like your life is over. Don't pity yourself. You got to be strong, inner strength. You got to have inner strength to believe that you can get over this. And it actually helps people. Like when I was out and about and I was, you know, maybe smoking cigars and hanging with my friends or whatever, and I had kidney, like people would see me and they'd be like, yo, JP, man, you're inspiring me. Like you're strong. Like I like the way that you continue on with your life. And it's very important to keep an active lifestyle and continue on with your life. Don't stay stuck in the house like, oh, I got this and I got that and I can't get out. No, even if you just go to the park. I used to just go to the park and just sit in the park or whatever. Or I go try to walk around around the tracks or whatever the case is, just to stay active. You know what I'm saying? And keep my mind working. You know what I mean? So that's very important because if you stay active and you keep moving and you keep going about things, listen, you're going to see a woman or you're going to see a man or whatever the case is, and conversation may start, and this is how you just keep it rolling. You know what I mean? Another thing, my third and final, there's really like 10, 20 of these or whatever, but I only got 3 for today. So my third and final key that I have is don't be afraid to have sex. Yes, I said it. Don't be afraid to have sex because you may be going through kidney disease or you're going through some type of disease. You're on medication. I was on dialysis or whatever the case is. So I was constantly, my body was constantly going through it. And, at the time I was dating a girl or whatever. And so, you got to continue on with continue on with your life and do what you got to do. So with the girl that I was dating, like I was having issues, with my dick. To be honest with you, I was having issues with my dick because of the dialysis and all the medications that I was taking. So I went to my doctor. I told my doctor what was going on. My doctor prescribed me Viagra or Cialis or whatever the case is. And so the next thing you know, I'm back. Baby, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid to, if you're dating somebody or whatever, don't think sex is off the table. You know what I'm saying? You can go to your doctor. You can let your doctor know, hey, this is what's going on with me at the time or whatever the case is. The doctors already know. They're just waiting for you to say something. You know what I'm saying? They know. Listen, the doctor, if you're dealing with a kidney doctor, a renal doctor, they have patients on top of patients on top of patients. So the doctors already know what you're going through. You really don't even have to say anything. But they really are just waiting for you to say, this is happening, I'm feeling pain here, or I can't, I'm not getting, my hormones is not the same, and then they'll prescribe something for you. So that's exactly what I did. I went into my doctor, I said, look, doc, I'm dating this girl, and she's a winner, and it's going down, and, I can't perform, so you got to give me something so I can perform. And the doctor gave me something that I could perform, and boom, I was back in the game, and I kept it moving. Now, I can't perform like that every day because, I'm on dialysis. And people that don't know dialysis, you do dialysis 3-4 times a week for 3.5, 4 hours. It depends on your stage of your kidney disease that you have. But for me, I had to do it 3 times a week, 4 hours a session. And so that the dialysis, it drains your body like you're completely out of it. So the next day after I do dialysis, I'll be kind of back or whatever. I'll feel good and I'll be able to do all the things that I want to do. So that's very important. So that's 3 keys, guys. 3 keys to make sure that you can continue to date while you're battling, you know what I'm saying, a disease. I was battling kidney disease, but whatever type of disease you may be battling, 3 keys. So like I said before, the first one is to be upfront with the person that you're dating, to let them know that you have this type of disease, so you could see how they're going to react. And when they react, you know what I'm saying, you give them a chance to react how they want to react, whether or not they want to continue dating you or whether or not they don't. Secondly is keep an active lifestyle. You want to stay in tune and don't just, you know what I'm saying, pity yourself. Stay active and keep doing whatever it is you like to do before you was. And this is for people that's able to continue to go about things. You know what I'm saying? If you're bedridden, then of course, then you can't do this. But for me, I wasn't bedridden. So, keep an active lifestyle. And 3, Viagra and Cialis. Make sure that you keep a active sex life. You know what I'm saying? Because, just because you're going through this don't mean that, you know what I'm saying, you can't have, sex or can't, go do the business with your girl. You can, you know what I mean? But you just got to let your doctor know that what's going on with you, and they'll take it from there. All right? So, let's get into read my profile. Oh, my God. Read my profile. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, read my profile. I think I got some good ones today on read my profile. So that was just a little, that wasn't the normal get it off your chest, but that was just a little something because I know a lot of people be asking me about kidney disease and everything that I went through, and there's so much, it's very vast of the things that I went through, but that's just a little something just to get people by or whatever. So, all right. So let's see here. I got read my profile. Here we go. Read my profile. I got a woman here. She's 38 years old. Her name is Bordi. And she says, 38, she's from PA. She says, I'm looking to get to know someone. I am a single mother of 5. Already right there, Bordi, you are already out the game. You jacked the game up already. She says, looking to get to know someone. I am a single mother of 5. It's hard. Like, if you're a single guy, if you're a single dude and you got kids, you got 3, 4, 5 kids, couple of kids, then okay, Bordi, you might be on to something. But if you're a single guy and you got no kids, this is not looking good or whatever. For the women out there that got 5 kids, it's tough. I would say, let me finish her profile because I just jump right into it. She says, I'm 38 years old, live alone, respectful, honest, laid back, hard worker, loyal, kind, responsible, independent, definitely don't need a man to survive. Yes, the hell you do with all them damn kids. Yes, you do. But let me just hold. Let me hold. Always have a smile on my face no matter what. Yeah, you need a smile. Let me stop. Strong, mature woman will love to meet a real man. Not one that says he is and then boom, you ain't shit. Don't even bother. Okay, so she said, would love to meet a real man. Not one that says he is and then boom, you ain't shit. Don't even bother. I didn't get that last part. The last part didn't really have to be there. This profile, I'm going to start off by, I changed the profile grading scale is from 1 to 5. It's from 0 to 5. So I'm gonna actually give her a 2.5. Because she got some things up here that she says she's respectful, honest, laid back, hard worker, loyal, calm, responsible, independent. I don't like the fact when she says, I definitely don't need a man to survive. Listen, it's hard for me with these women that don't need a man and all this type of stuff. I guess you was born in this earth by yourself, born into this world by yourself. I guess you don't need nobody to survive but yourself. But you know what I'm saying? But you don't have to put on a front. For the ladies, you don't have to put on the front. If you want a man, just say, I want a man. Like, it's not like having a man is a normal thing. Like they're saying it like it's like something embarrassing or something like that. Like, listen, for the ladies, if you want a man, you don't have to go into I don't need a man to survive, or I don't need a man, I want a man. Listen, all that is BS. Everybody know, men know. You don't have to do all that faking the funk. Back in the day in the 90s, we used to say fake the funk on a nasty dunk. You don't have to fake the funk. All you got to do is just be honest and be real. If you're looking for a man, just say, listen, what you should be saying is, I'm looking for a man. Not, I don't need no man to survive. Listen, whatever you going through, whatever you've been through, it's very important that you leave that stuff in the past. I don't know how many times I have to say this to these hard-headed heifers. Leave all that baggage in the past. When a man reads your profile, he should not be reading about I don't need a man to survive and will love to meet a real man, not the one that says he is and then boom, he ain't. Like, stop saying that stuff. You should not be saying that. A real dude, listen, you're going to get guys, I don't know about this girl because she got 5 kids, but you're going to get guys that's going to talk to you anyway. The only thing is that you probably not going to get a real respectable dude because your profile is not saying like, your profile is saying I'm hurt and I'm damaged. This is what your profile is saying. When you say things like, would love to meet a real man, not the one that says he is, and then boom, he ain't shit. That says you are struggling, you are hurt. Well, we know you're struggling because you got 5 kids, but let me stop. Let me be serious right now. But it's very important that you take all that stuff out. You don't need to put not the one that says I would love to meet a real man, not one that says he is, and then boom. You got to cut that out. And the other one, what she says, I don't need a man to survive. That got to go too. But, the bigger issue on this profile to me is the 5 kids. I don't know what a woman does. I guess the best thing that she can do if you got 5 kids is try to get with a man that has 5 kids or 4 kids or have kids or whatever the case is, because it'll be more of maybe more of a fit. But it's very important for the ladies. It's very important. If you got 5 kids, 4 kids, 3 kids, leave the single guys with no kids, leave them alone. Because most likely they probably want to have kids and you probably don't want to have kids, and then you already got 5 kids. So, unless the guy is just saying, yo, I really want to be with you, the single guys, ladies with no kids, don't do it. Don't do it. Because this is going to just be a whole type of mess going on. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get into the second profile. And actually, this lady, Bordi, she's actually in the picture throwing up her middle finger. So, with 5 kids. So, imagine what she's mentally feeding these 5 kids. She's in the picture throwing up her middle finger. All right. Let's get into my second. Natalie, 55. She's from the VA. All right, she says, no nonsense type of lady looking for her king. Woo-hoo. Remember, that's one of my signs. I'll let you know in a minute. Fitness is lifestyle, so don't waste your time on me if you are not athletic. Okay, are you looking for a man or are you looking for a workout partner? Players, it's a hard left for you. I would rather be alone than be with the wrong person. I am a very deep person and I don't have much patience for childish games. I'm French Canadian and I'm a very sensual woman. I know my worth and I would love to meet a man of substance to who can appreciate the woman that I am. Positive vibes only, please. For this woman to be French Canadian, she sure sounds like a New York City. Yo, she lives in VA, but for her to be, she's from Montreal. For her to be a Canadian woman, she damn sure sound like she's from New York City. She gets a, I'm gonna give this woman I'm gonna give her 2.5 as well. She gets a 2.5. I really don't care for this profile, to be honest with you. It just rubs me the wrong way. I told y'all one of the keys, one of the keys to run is no nonsense type of lady. If somebody says that to you, run! That's already like a sign to me that like you may be taking yourself too serious. You know what I'm saying? No nonsense type of lady. I don't like that. I wouldn't, if I was a woman, I wouldn't put that down as, you know, in my profile. Fitness is a lifestyle, so don't waste your time on me if you're not athletic. Like, yo, can you imagine the amount of men that she's basically saying, like, don't even look at me if you're not athletic? If you're not athletic, she says fitness is lifestyle, so don't waste your time on me if you're not athletic. That's majority of the population. Everybody's not athletic. Like, what do you think this is? There's people out here that, you know what I'm saying, that don't go to the gym all the time or don't play basketball all the time, but they're good men. You know what I'm saying? They'll be good spouse. They'll be somebody that you can share your world with, and they can share their world with you. But to say fitness is a lifestyle, so don't waste your time on me if you're not athletic. Listen, I don't know the population of men on this earth, but I think the last time I looked, it says something like, maybe not on this earth, in the U.S. It says something like there may be 330 million men in the U.S., not on this earth, in the U.S. It says something like, let's just say something like 300 million men on this earth. 300 million men on this earth. And you're telling me, out of all those 300 million men, now we got to really bring the population down, because now she's in VA. She's in VA. So the population in VA may have a population of maybe a couple million, you know, out the whole state. You know what I'm saying? Let's say VA got, let's say 8 million. I don't know if that's correct, but let's just say 8 million population out the whole state of VA. Let's say 5 of those million is women and 3 of those million is men. So now you're dealing with 3 million men. And now we got to scale that all the way down to, you know what I'm saying, athletic and non-athletic, or men that's, you know, working out and in shape, because I'm basically saying in shape and not in shape, or whatever she perceived as athletic, or whatever she perceives as in shape. You know what I'm saying? So now we got to scale that all the way down. And her number probably will go all the way down to probably like, out of those 3 million men, maybe freaking a couple hundred guys. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what she feels like is athletic and not athletic. Listen, this doesn't belong to being here. Like this doesn't, you shouldn't put that in there at all, period. If you're looking for somebody that's athletic, just, and a guy approaches you and he's not athletic, just don't even bother. But that shouldn't even be, you should be focused on a good human. And I've said this before and I'll say it again. You should be focused on good human. I had a woman that approached me not too long ago, and she asked me like, oh, do you have a passport? What does a passport have to do with love? Are you looking for a traveling buddy? Or are you looking for somebody to fall in love with and be in love? You know what I'm saying? Tell me what you're looking for. For the ladies, are y'all looking for a travel buddy? Is that what y'all looking for? Or if y'all looking for somebody that y'all really looking to spend your life with? Because if you're really looking for somebody to spend your life with, asking somebody, first thing you ask them is, do you have a passport? That does not mean, if I got a passport, okay, cool. I'll take your ass to the Bahamas, bury you in the sand, and then come back home and I'm just chilling in my... So stop it. You don't need to be traveling with people that you don't know, ladies. You don't need to be traveling. Oh, he flew me out. Yeah, he flew you out and buried you too. Stop doing that. Stop it. Like, are you women really that desperate? Really? You had a strange guy hit you up in your DM. Oh, he flew me out. Oh, he flew you out. We never seen you again. Where are you? Ladies, it's very important. Y'all gotta get this through your head. Listen, every dude out there is not the greatest dude. You think this dude got money and all this type of stuff? Yeah, he got passport. He'll fly you out. Y'all go go on a vacation with each other. He'll pay for the whole thing. And then, oops, you know what I'm saying? She slipped off the boat and I couldn't get in and grab her. Ladies, stop traveling with any type of guy. Stop getting flued in and flued out. You know what I'm saying? By any type of person or whatever. Make sure that you are building with somebody. To me personally, you shouldn't be going on vacation with no dude unless y'all are at least like a year, 2 years into the relationship. And I know people are going to be like, damn, JP, a year, 2. Man, listen, it takes time to get to know these people, man. People will put up a front. People will lie to you. They'll make themselves look like they the best person in the world, but really they a piece of shit. You cannot, ladies are very important to our life, to society, to the culture. You cannot be flying off into some foreign place and yo, imagine, from the last couple of years, how many women have just disappeared. We haven't heard from them no more. It ain't been on the news or whatever the case is. But imagine how many women, and then you got all this trafficking stuff. They're trafficking women and all this stuff. Poof, disappeared. And you haven't even heard from them. And it hasn't been on the news. And I bet you it's probably in the million because people are taking trips with people they don't know and getting flued out by people that they don't know. All right? So that's freaking read my profile for today. Let's get into the topic, yo. The topic, baby. Yeah. Go, JP. Go, JP. Go, JP. Ow! All right. Topic of today is I had that girl back up there. Oh gosh. Topic of today is for the ladies and for the guys. If a person doesn't call you back, that means he or she is not interested. So it's basically what it sounds like. So if you meet a person, y'all guys are dating, this is not for people in relationships or whatever. This is for people that if you're in a relationship and your man or your female haven't called you back, then that's a conversation that you guys need to have, whenever y'all see each other again. But on a dating tip, if you meet the guy or whatever the case is, and, the guy calls you or whatever, and he says, I'll call you back, and you never hear from him, or the female. For the guys, the female may say, I'm gonna give you a call back, and you never hear from the female again. That means that they're not interested. They're not that interested. Maybe it's something about you that maybe they're kind of like, but it could be somebody else. To be honest, it's mostly somebody else. That a lot of times in this whole dating situation, a lot of times it comes down to timing. Sometimes if the girl gave you her number, most likely she probably, do find you intriguing. But there's probably somebody that maybe is still around. She may be trying to get rid of, can't get rid of, or want to get rid of, but she just, she emotionally connected. So there's always somebody. Listen, with women, there's always somebody around. That's just a straight up fact. There's always somebody. So if a person don't call you back, listen, they're not that interested in you. You know what I'm saying? If they tell you I'm going to call you, you never hear from them, and you're calling them, and they never pick up, and then one side of the blue, they may pick up, or, they'll text you, and then they never text you back for 12 hours listen, this is very important for people. If a guy or a girl texts you, and you guys are just texting, hey, what's up, how you doing? And then you say, what you doing today? And then they respond to what you doing today 12 hours later, they're not that interested in your black ass or brown ass or white ass, whatever type of ass you got. They're not that interested in you. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take 12 hours to respond. It's just that plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't take that much time to respond. Even if it's 4 hours, 5 hours. I don't care what they say. I don't care what nobody say. Because I've had people tell me, oh, I was at work, or oh, I ain't have my phone. Listen, you're talking to JP right now. It does not, listen, I know how women are with their phones. Even when they at work, women be working like this. They on they keyboard and they phone like this. Oh, yeah, girl. Okay. Or they texting. Oh, this is how they work. This is how women work. Ooh, oh. So you got one hand on the keypad, the other hand on the key phone. And they're like this right here. So don't give me that BS about, oh, my phone, I couldn't find my phone, or da 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 da. Listen, women got their phone. Their phone is in their hand all the time. They ain't going nowhere without their phone. You know what I'm saying? So just to keep it, just to look at, listen, and I ain't trying to say this for every person, but majority of the time, if you don't get a call back, or if it take them, you know what I'm saying, and you could read things. You gotta start reading things. So let's just say they said, oh, my bad, I fell asleep or whatever, right? So what you do is you say, okay, you fell asleep, you didn't get my call, my text messages, and all that type of shit. So you just see what they do after that. You just read them. In the next couple of days, if you still don't hear from them, if you still don't get no text from them, if they still doing the same thing, not texting you back, not calling you back, or whatever the case is after you called them, even also look out for the initiation. If a person is not showing initiation, if they're not starting something, then look out for that too. Because a person, you should be always calling and texting. A person should be calling and texting you too. You know what I'm saying? Like initiating contact. You know what I'm saying? So look out for that. They should be initiating things. So if they don't never initiate, you always got to call, you always got to text, they never respond and all this type of stuff, they're not that interested. So move on. Find somebody else that is interested, because there's a lot of people out here that is interested. And before I go to, for the ladies, I want to say for the ladies, if you got to look through your man's phone, if you got to, you know what I'm saying, go through his web browser to find out, you know what I'm saying, what websites he's been going on, find his Instagram and all this type of shit. Listen, that's not a relationship you should probably be in. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm gonna tell you, ladies, this one thing. If you look through my phone, I'm in a relationship with you, and if you get my phone and you go through my phone and you go and you find something that you think is something or whatever the case is, don't bring it up to me. This is a straight up fact. Do not bring that information to me and say, oh, I looked through your phone and I seen that you was liking this girl picture. Because you know what I'm going to do? Majority of the time, I'm going to dump you. Straight up. Because it lets me know that psychologically you got some type of issue. You went through my phone and went through my browser, whatever the case is, found my freaking, my passcode, and then you went on there and you seen that I liked some pictures or whatever the case is, and you hit me up talking. Listen, for the ladies, if you got to go through your man's phone, and for the men too, if you got to go through the lady's phone and you got to go through their web browsing, you got to go through all their apps or whatever to find out, oh, who you talking to and what apps you on, and you on Snapchat, you chat snapping, and you Twitter fingers and all this. If you got to go through all that, listen, that ain't, when you in a relationship, the man and the woman supposed to make you feel a certain type of way that you trust and believe. Now, if you're a real person, then if you're a guy, you know what I'm saying, you should say, listen, I'm on IG. I know a lot of dudes don't tell their girls that they on IG. I don't know why they do that, but a lot of dudes don't tell their girl that they on IG. To me, you're a clown for that. You're a straight up clown. You should tell your girl, listen, I'm on IG or whatever the case is, and I ain't, you know what I'm saying, I ain't hiding nothing. Because that's one of the problems why they're looking through your stuff, because they feel like you're hiding things from them. So if you straight up with them and you let them know, and I know like people are grown adults and you shouldn't have to like, oh, tell a person every little thing that you do or whatever, but this is just how women are. So, but if you straight up with a person, you say, listen, I'm on IG and whatever the case is, and maybe you may want to say, listen, I'm on IG, but I don't want to be your friend on IG. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't need you tracking me. Women will track you. I will say that. Yo, women are freaking GPS. Like, they got GPS hearts. They will literally track you down. Like, oh, I seen you was looking at her. You like this picture. So what? I like the picture. I like the picture because I like the picture. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, what the hell? Like, ladies, you're taking this IG, Facebook, all this stuff too serious or whatever the case is. Like, and you're putting too much energy into that. Put that energy into your relationship, to be honest with you. Put that energy into your relationship, not into IG and not into Facebook, because that is how you lose. You lose men. You know what I mean? Because like I said before, if you came at me and I found out you snooped through all my stuff, listen, back in the day, when our mothers used to snoop through our room and stuff and all, yo, you get hot. You be mad. Like, yo, why you snooping through all my stuff? Ladies, we don't. And this is very important that ladies know this. Guys do not like snoopers. Guys do not like women that snoop through their things, snoop through their phone, snoop through their Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and Twitter fingers and all. Guys don't like it. So if you do that and the guy dump you, don't be surprised. I don't care how long y'all been together. If you do that and you get dumped, don't be surprised. Yo, guys, that's the JP show for today. I love you guys. I thank you. I hope you like this episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the show. Actually, it should be like right here somewhere. Like the subscribe button should be like somewhere around here. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the show and share the show. Tell your peoples about the JP show. Man, I got episodes out there that's fire, man. We're talking about all type of stuff. We talk about women. We talk about men. We talk about sex. We talk about oral sex. We talk about everything. We talk about liars and cheaters and side pieces. Yo, the JP show is lit. I love you guys. I'll see you next week. I'll holler. Peace.